My name is Nikki, and I'm so excited to be sharing my practice with you today. Today, we will be doing a 15-minute gentle flow for beginners. Let's get started. We'll begin in child's pose. So you can bring your big toes to touch and your knees out wide, sitting back on your heels. Arms can be out in front of you. And just drop into this space here, letting go of anything, any stress, any worries. And just start to breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Taking note of how your body feels today, just scanning. If you have any tension anywhere, just taking note of it and being aware of it. Take another big breath in and exhale. We'll press up onto our hands. Our wrists are under our shoulders, knees are under our glutes, into this neutral tabletop. And we'll just start by doing a round of cat-cow. Inhaling, belly drops down, gaze comes up to the sky. Exhale, chin tucks into chest as your spine raises like a Halloween cat. Again, inhale, belly drops down. Exhale, spine raises towards the sky. Warming up your spine here, going at your own pace and breath. Good. Come back to a neutral tabletop. We're going to focus on our balance here. So your left arm's going to go out long and your right leg's going to reach back and really try to balance here. And then on your exhale, we're going to bring our knee to our elbow, crunch in, engage your core, and then expand and reach. Good. Again, crunch it in and reach. One more time. Crunch in. And then on this last time, as you reach, really try to lengthen as far as you can, forward and backwards. Good. And come back to the neutral tabletop. We'll do a round of cat-cow here. Inhaling, belly drops down. Exhale, tuck the chin into chest. Good. Come back to your neutral tabletop and we'll do the other side. Right hand reaches long and left leg reaches back. Balancing here for a moment. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, we'll crunch our knee to our elbow, revving up our core and lengthen. Good. Again, crunching in. And expanding. Last time here, crunch it in. And on this final time, really reach and lengthen, pulling and stretching, and then come back to your neutral tabletop. Good work. We'll press our toes into our mat, pressing into downward facing dog. You can walk out your dog here. You can modify, bend your knees, do whatever your body's calling for. And then slowly look up to the top of the mat and just slowly walk your feet towards your hand. Really feeling that stretch here. You can hang heavy in a forward fold. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and you're rocking side to side, seeing how this feels in the back of your legs. Again, letting go of anything not serving you here and just being with yourself on the mat. We'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, bringing your arms up overhead. Hands can come to heart center, and we're going to set our intention for today's class. Perhaps it's to find more peace, to release any stress or worries that you have. Whatever it is, breathe it in and let it go. Good. Inhale. And exhale, hands come to heart. Center once more. This time we're going to place all of our weight. We'll come to the top of our mat and place all of your weight into your right foot and step back to a high lunge with your left foot. Arms can come up overhead. We have that 90-degree angle in our front foot, front leg. And then we're slowly going to bring our hands to heart center. And as we push into our right foot, we're slowly going to rise into our warrior three. So engage your core, flex your back foot, keep your hips parallel to the ground. This is really invigorating. So just feel this all right here. Good. And then with a slow and controlled movement, we're going to step back to our lunge where we came from. Good. Now your back foot is going to spin down to a 90-degree angle. We're opening up our hips long ways parallel to the long side of our mat. We're coming into warrior two. Good. On our inhale, we're going to straighten our leg. And we're going to tick-tock down to triangle. So as we reach forward with our front hand, our hip is going to come back, up, and out. Here we go. So we reach forward as our hip comes backwards, grabbing what you need. Maybe it's a block, if you have one, your ankle, or your hand can come to the ground. Your hip is coming up and rotating back, and you're engaging your front thigh for triangle pose. Good. Bring your intention to the forefront of your mind and let everything else go. Find that inner peace and calm and let it cut through all the noise in your brain, in your mind. From here, you can bend your front knee and we'll bend our arm and bring our forearm to our knee here. Arm comes up overhead for side angle. If you want a little more, you can bring your right hand towards the ground and push out here, or you can bring it behind you and have your knee pressing out onto your arm. Wherever you put your arm, it's up to you, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Good. Now we'll bring both of our hands to the ground, spinning our toes so that they're facing forward, and we'll slide back to downward facing dog. You can take your flow here. So pressing through plank, maybe you drop your knees, pushing yourself all the way to the ground, popping up to cobra or upward facing dog, and then press back to downward facing dog. Amazing work. Take a moment here. Look towards the top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump there. Halfway lift, inhale, and then forward fold. Good. Inhale our arms all the way up to the sky. And hands come to heart center. We'll do the other side now. So this time, we have our left foot planted at the top of our mat as we step back into a high crescent lunge with our right foot. Good. Hands will come to heart center. And then slowly but surely we'll press into our left foot as we slowly rise into our warrior three. Keeping our hips parallel, you can flex your foot. And really try to ground down in the four corners of your left foot. Find your balance. And then as slowly as we came up, we will return to our high lunge. Good, and from here we'll spin our back foot down to a 90-degree angle as our arms come out to warrior two. Hips are opening up here. And then we're gonna come into our triangle pose. So, as we straighten our leg, our hip rocks backward, placing your hand either on your ankle, out down on the mat in front of you, or on a block if you have. And then imagine your hip coming up and rotating backwards. Gaze can come up to your hand. Enjoy this relaxing pose, making sure that you're engaging your front thigh. From here, we'll bend into our front knee. We'll come into side angle on this side. Again, placing your hand wherever feels comfortable for you. Maybe you try something different on this side, or keep it the same for balance on what you did on the other side. Good. Now both hands will come to the mat and we'll press back to our downward facing dog. Awesome work. You can take your flow here however you wish. Coming into upward facing dog or cobra, and back down to downward facing dog. Good. We'll slowly walk our feet towards our hands, and then we'll just slowly crunch down and sit back onto our glutes. We're gonna bring our right foot in front of us and then open up to a nice seated V position. We'll reach towards our right foot, getting a nice stretch in our legs here. We worked them real hard, so let's give them a little break and a little stretch. Good, we'll come towards the left side, reaching over as far as you can. No need to grab your foot if you need to just come to your shin. Whatever works for you, no judgment. And then finally we'll come through center. Again, you don't need to lean all the way forward. Whatever works for you, walking your hands out as far as you can. Again, not judging yourself for wherever you're at today. Only positive thoughts and appreciating your body doing this work for you. Good. So then we'll come back up, and I just want to make a little pizza. So we'll start going by our left side, and we're really reaching. We're rolling out some dough here, going to the right side. And then from the right side, we'll come all the way through the center. Now we're spreading some sauce. And then from the left side, now we're spreading the cheese. And finally, whatever topping you want, from the right side, through center, over to the left. Awesome work. We'll come bringing our feet towards the top of our mat, slowly rolling down, using our core all the way to the ground. And then bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side, giving yourself a little lower back massage. And then from here, your right foot can come on top of your left thigh, and you can pull in your left thigh close to your body for a figure four stretch. You should feel this in your legs here and your hip. It's a nice stretch from all of our leg work we did today. And we'll switch this out. So now our left foot comes on top of our right thigh, and then through this little hole you created, you can bring your hands to grab your right thigh closer into your body. Just taking all of this in and the amazing work you did today. You can bring both knees into your chest now and rock side to side once more. We'll bring our legs up to the sky, reverse the blood flow just for a moment here, and we'll slowly, using your core, bring our legs all the way down to the ground. You can reach up overhead for a little good morning stretch. And then finally, bring your hands down by your side, come into Shavasana, final resting pose, just for a moment, thanking yourself for all the hard work you've done, giving yourself this moment of silence. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Otherwise, if you're ready to come out, you can start to wiggle your hands and your toes and rock your head side to side. Finally, reaching your arms up overhead and then rolling to your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. When you're ready, bringing with you what you need and letting go of what's not serving you, you can come to a nice easy seat where we'll end class with 3 breaths together. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Again, inhaling. And exhaling. One more time, inhaling everything you need. And exhaling everything not serving you. We'll end class with the universal chant of Om, connecting all of us from all over together. So we'll inhale to prepare and exhale to chant. Inhale. Om. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love leading this practice with you, and I look forward to seeing you on your mat again soon. If you enjoyed this practice today, please like and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.